friends, welcome to another episode of, you guessed it, Cooking with Bob. I have got a great meal planned today. It's going to be a 3-course breakfast. I've already put the biscuit on because it's going to take anywhere from 35 to 40 minutes to cook. Let me show you what else we're having. Actually, a friend of mine, Billy Joe of Bill in the Hills, turned me on to these two items, and I'm going to share them with you today. So let's take a closer look at them, shall we? First item is going to be crystal eggs. This is the closest item I've ever had. It tasted just like real eggs. These things are incredible. This can be found at REI and on Amazon. They price anywhere from $7 to $9. I know they're expensive, but trust me, they are well worth it. Second item here is some good old ready-to-eat bacon. You can eat it right out of the package or warm it up, is what we're going to be doing. And these can be found at Wally World, and they're not cheap. They can be either $3 to $6 depending on the brand. I found that the great value is the cheapest on this product. So first thing we need to do is start prepping our eggs, and they're real easy to mix. Basically just like a freeze-dried meal, well, which they are, is you add water to them, and the instructions here are on the back. So for instance, if you want 1 egg, it is going to be 2 teaspoons of the crystal on 3 teaspoons of water. And what we are going to do is basically we're going to mix them in this little Ziploc bag. The consistency needs to look like an egg if you cracked it up and you kind of stirred it up in your cup or whatever to make scrambled eggs with. That's what kind of consistency you want. And this bee needs to leave right now, but he's not going to. Another thing very important about these, once you reconstitution them, they need to be refrigerated, okay? As they sit right now, they're perfectly in your pack. So let's get started on this, and they've got a little cut line on here. We're going to zap this little guy open. We're just going to cut a little bit of this open right there so some is exposed. Of course, we're going to take a Ziploc bag and pour a little bit in, not a lot at once, because I just don't want to overdo it. I think looks like about 4 eggs, maybe 4.5 eggs to me. But that's what it looks like, the crystallized eggs. Now, we're going to be very, and I mean very careful when we add our water, because I do not want to overdo it. So we're just going to add a little in there, and mix it up until it's the consistency of eggs. I think we need to add just a little bit more water to them. It's a little thicker than I like it. Another really good thing about these, they say they are gluten-free. So you know what that means. No sugars or carbs, according to the package. Oh, that looks much, much better. Okay. Yep, I'm very happy with that. That looks like eggs for sure. See, we're going to put this out of the sunlight for a minute. We're going to be using this Alpine frying pan for this occasion, and I have somewhere in my mess of stuff just a little bit of vegetable oil, and this should hopefully keep it from sticking to the pan. Now we need to get our fire set up, so let's take a look at how I've got my fire laid out real quick. I'm using a traditional trench fire for this project. You notice it's a big one. On this top side right here, that's where I'm making my coals. Then I spread them out along the fire. And of course, I made a second section right over here. And this is where we're putting my little oven. We need to get some more coals on that. And on the bottom of the trench fire, there's about 4 layers of bark. That way, it has a nice solid base to burn on. So we're going to get some of this out of the way. I'm going to throw down these 2 sticks right here to put our frying pan on. And as big as they are, they should take a little while to heat up, hopefully. I think that's going to work out to our advantage. One there, and they're somewhat level. And they're actually pretty darn level. Impressive. That should be on there just fine. Let's go ahead and put a couple more coals under it. I think we're ready. Now I got my little thing of vegetable oil, and we're going to pour a little bit in the bottom of the skillet here. Smooth that around. I'm going to preheat it just a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and pour our eggs in the skillets. That should be good enough. A little ash in there will never hurt you. We're going to go ahead and add our eggs. I'm just going to cut a nice little hole in the side of this and squirt them out the side of the Ziploc. Oh man, that looks good. Doesn't that look just like real eggs? I mean, you can't get any better than that. And once you taste these, I guarantee you're going to agree with me. These are freaking good. Okay. There we go. Remember, always pack the trash out. Please don't leave it laying around. We're going to add bacon a little bit here, so we'll get that ready. Let's go ahead and put that on. Go ahead and start frying up some eggs. Those are cooking a lot faster than I thought they would. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and add my bacon real quick. Now remember, you can eat this right out of the package and does not have to be refrigerated. I prefer mine heated. Looks like we destroyed the Ziploc on it. Oh well. Couple ways of doing this. One is you can simply just hang it on a stick over the fire. Two, you can throw it in a pan. Or three, we're going to do it like this. Oh boy, that's looking good. It even smells good too. Alright, let's set this guy aside. There's a couple more pieces in there, and I have a big feeling I'll be eating those later. We'll go ahead and put these in a Ziploc for safekeeping and try to keep some of the dirt out. And sand, of course. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little salt and pepper. Not a lot, just a little bit. One thing of salt. One thing of pepper. What the heck? One more thing of pepper? Oh boy. Hey, look at that. Doesn't that look like real eggs? Get that bacon up just a little bit more. You know what? It's been a while since we checked the roll. How's that little guy doing? Oh crap, it's almost done. Couple more minutes on that guy. Okay, let's let this sit here and warm up. In fact, I think, yeah, I do. We're gonna put a little tin foil on top of it. Just kind of keep the heat in there. Make sure the top cooks out evenly. There we go. Well, that's going on. I'm gonna kind of clean my mess up a little bit. It would appear I have stuff everywhere. Man, if you could just smell this. You know what? I think it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off here. Oh no, stay right here. Yeah, get these out of the way because it's just burning way too hot for me. Whew. Man, those look good. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I gotta have a bite. Oh, ooh. Okay. Ah, that was good. Oh my God, that's very freaking hot. I'm not even kidding. Tastes good though. All right. I think the next project we have to perform is see how our roll's doing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's done. It's been a while now. Let's make room over here for it. Let's go ahead and check it real quick and see if it's ready. Could be a little more brown on the top, but the sides are looking good. The best way to tell is stick your knife or stick in there and see if it goes all the way through and doesn't hang up and it's just sliding to the bottom. So you know what? I think we should just go ahead and pull this off the fire. I do believe it's done and ready to go. Yeah, it's still a little, yeah, that's done on the top. That's not bad. Okay. Did not think this out. How the heck am I going to get this sucker out of here without burning myself? Okay, this is going to work. There we go. Was not as bad as, ouch! Hot, very hot, as I thought it would be. Oh, that sucker, look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Might need to reheat the eggs a little bit. Oh. Somewhere I have jelly we can put on there. I found it. We're gonna go with some grape on this. On your condiments, I like to liberate those from fast food restaurants and gas stations. That's good. Woo! Wish you guys could smell this. Alright, let's take a look and see what we have here. It's still sizzling there. Okay, so what we have here, eggs, bacon, and this huge freaking out of control roll. Which I gotta have a taste of. Oh, that's pretty darn good. Try some of the bacon, huh? Oh my God. It's hot. You'd think I'd learn after a while? No. Okay, this has been one heck of a breakfast meal. So basically, we had the crystal eggs, the ready-to-eat bacon, and I simply made this huge freaking roll here, and just that's basically just Bisquick, add a little water, boom, you got a roll going. This is quite a meal, man. You got your carbs, some sugars, and a lot of freaking protein, and on a scale of 1 to 10 on how well these eggs taste compared to real eggs, I'm gonna have to give these a freaking 9. That's how good they are. On the bacon, it could be a little bit more crunchier, but it's probably the way I prepared it. I'll give it a solid 6 because it's still pretty darn good. And of course the roll. Yeah, it tastes like a jelly donut. I'm gonna have to give the roll a 10. That's really good. All right. I'm gonna quit shoving my face there. They're feeding my face. Man, that was good. Well, friends, there you go. It's been another episode of Cooking with Bob. It's been one heck of a freaking meal. I'd like to thank Billy Joe of Bill in the Hills for turning me on to his crystal eggs on the ready-to-eat bacon. Got a question for you. What is your favorite backpacking breakfast meal? Okay, it could be either a mountain house, something you cook up or throw together. It could be anything. I'm very curious of what that is, so please list it down in the comment section. And of course, comments are always welcome. I gotta apologize though, it's been taking me a while to get to my comments because work has been kicking my butt. But no worries, because I'm going to have a very nice kayak by next spring. But that's another story. Like always, friends, thanks for watching.